For those in the audience getting to know you for the very first time, care to share where you were born?
Yeah, I was born, city of Chicago, University of Chicago, right there off Cottage. Y'all know what that is if you're from the city. That's where I was born, South Side. Born and raised, really, for real, for real. I stayed over east. My people got property and shit like that, so I really grew up over east. You know what I'm saying? Langley, Evans, Cottage Grove, shit like that. I remember shit people don't remember. Like, yeah.
So just for further clarification, were you going back and forth between the south side and over east, or was it a certain portion of your life you were on the east and on the south side?
So people in Chicago, they do that shit. It be weird. It be kind of fluky. Like, if you not so far east, like regardless how far you are east, like I feel like you on the south side. Besides, like if you real on the east side, like at this point you past Jeffrey, like 95th Jeffrey or 80, like that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stony, all right, I give you a little leniency. But you know what I'm saying? It's your discretion. I could be on 89th and somewhere off Stony and say I'm over east or I'm out south. You feel what I'm saying? So it kind of be like what you call it. Like I was always in that. It was like a I don't want to say a median, but like shoot, you go further south, that's south still. But even the 30 mile, the fucking 6 miles I went north, it's still south. Like that's all. It be. They done got this shit so segregated and divided. Like it's different.
Now, what ages were you raised in Chicago for?
I've been in the city my whole life. Like ain't no running, ducking, dodging. Like while I'm here, we're gonna be coming do what we doing in the city. My whole life. I ain't gonna say I ain't lived nowhere else. I lived in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying, for a little minute. That's where my people really out of, Memphis, the Arkansas way. But I'm born and raised in Chicago. Southside, Inglewood, Roseland area. You know what I'm saying? From the ties that it brung me that way to I'm really having people that way. Like, them the only two places. I really only know, like, the Southside. Like, the Southside, shit.
So, did you actually move to Arkansas at one point? Or you just spent some time in Arkansas? Memphis area, as you described.
Yeah, I actually did move to Arkansas for so that's crazy too. So growing up,
yes, can you, with what you're about to say, can you kind of give a chronological order if you're able to, like ages and everything?
Yeah, definitely. So like I'm from being in the city, like I'm the oldest of three. I was always like taking care of stuff on my own, you know what I'm saying? Or being an older brother or just having to look out for myself. But like summer times, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we used to get sent down south to Arkansas, Forrest City, Arkansas. That's where my grandmother stayed, you know what I'm saying? And those used to be some of the best times to enjoy like country shit. I'm talking about we used to be on the big lawnmowers, like talking about dry humping chicks. We used to be freaking going to what's that shit called? Choir church. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that you ain't from Chicago or the Midwest experiencing that if you don't get a chance to go down south and know how they live for real. And I think that we was doing that at the time, you know. And at that time it was crazy because my grandfather, who I've spoke on previous interviews, he was locked up at the time. So that's what that was going on. We would do the summer times. I guess it was like my grandmother, which was my mother's mother, who stay in Arkansas, but my mother in Chicago, she giving her daughter a break, you know what I'm saying, and her son, because it'd be my cousins. Me and a couple of my cousins, you know what I'm saying, Eli, Mona. We down there kicking it, getting it in. My little brother, now when my little brother born, he down there. And you know how it is when you got younger siblings. You can't leave and try to have fun without taking them with your ass. You want to have fun, you going to take their ass with you to go have some fun. You're going to have responsible fun. So that's what that was really. And that's what my southern like experience of just understanding what it is, that love. You don't get that hospitality even up in the Midwest still today at 30. You don't.
And that's your current age at this point.
Sunday, yup. Sunday, I'll be 30, yup. Dirty.
And care to share what that birth date is exactly?
Sunday, that's the 5th. Shout out to them Scorpios. Shout out to them Scorpios, man. But it's different Scorpios. You got to be going through, like Scorpios ain't the same. Everybody ain't the same. You develop, you growing. You know what I'm saying? You still got your Scorpios might think with dick. You got Scorpios thinking with other things. Male, female, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
Now, whether it was in Chicago or Arkansas, and Forrest City, Arkansas specifically.
There you go.
What was that really like growing up for you? I don't know if you want to take this question overall speaking or specifically in Chicago or specifically in Forrest City, but wherever way you want to take this question.
That was me experiencing not only Southern hospitality, I learned what country shit was about. So like country. You know what I'm saying? Not only just from a voice, but from a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like how you hustle, how you live. You know what I'm saying? You might not have even the best going on even in the South. Definitely in the South. You know, and you got to make way. So I definitely just kind of say those stuff like that for sure. Like, can't really think of nothing extra like.
Now, once again, zooming out in regards to your entire upbringing, what was the top point for you? What was your highest point or most positive moment growing up?
Damn, Smallz, that one deep right there, shit. So you saying like, what was my best times in my life growing up?
What was your highest point or most positive moment growing up for you?
Shit. Probably high school. Cause like high school, I was already like, so I've been having to take care of responsibilities. So like in high school, I was real deal grown. Like I'm grown based off of the responsibilities that I'm already handling and taking care of. Like I'm whipping, I'm doing shit at 9th, 10th grade that people not doing. Well, not 9th grade, but after 9th grade, so 10th grade. After 10th grade, for sure after 10th grade. After I left Ellison in 10th grade, because 10th grade, that's what it was. It was real wacky. We started getting in the war with motherfuckers. It started just getting wacky. But after that, my OG even like switched the scenery up. Like, okay, this what's finna come with this. This what you finna have to do. And I was open to it. You know what I'm saying? That was just a part of elevating, growing kind of, sort of. So I guess what was the question again?
What was your highest point or most positive moment growing up?
Yeah, I'll say that. Like high school, I don't know if it was because she meet me at my crib. I get off at 3. I'm at school at 2:30. You catching the bus, I drove. I met you. I don't know. It probably was, I felt freer than ever. You know what I'm saying? Little brother at one school, other brother in daycare. Granted, I had to go pick one of my little brothers up from daycare, but that wasn't nothing. I had to pick folks up to like 5 o'clock or something like that. I'm getting out of school 3:30. I got hours and a half to play with. You know, that time detrimental when you, but it work against your advantage when you know how to play with it. So.
And care to share the name of that high school that you're referencing here?
Yeah, that time, we talking about for sure Larry Hawkins. Like 11th, 12th grade. Yeah, 11th, 12th grade. Yeah, nah. You couldn't tell me. 11th, 12th grade, you ain't talking about nothing. I'm already on it. We already doing it. Nigga, you already doing that bitch. We already scoring that bitch.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, what was the bottom point for you during your upbringing? What was your lowest point or most negative moment?
That 12th grade year, for sure. That 12th grade year. Like I said, that 11th, 12th was And I'm only reflecting because I'm trying to see if it was that. And it is. And I'll say, and I'll exactly know why. Because that 12th grade year moving so fast and moving the way I did is what caused the next year for me to run into criminal troubles and things of that nature. When I could have listened to stuff like my OG was saying. Don't try to go away. Go to a CC for a semester or two. I'm trying to get away, Mom. I've been helping you. I've been helped. I've been helped my whole this help. You know what I'm saying? Especially since I done had siblings now. I've been here to help. And you know me, I'm trying to get away to continue to create and understand what it is to be self-reliant on your own. I don't necessarily want mommy to, you know what I'm saying? I was a mommy's boy until I wasn't a mommy's boy no more. Now I don't need that. I want to find my way. And I think it was definitely that, like just not taking heed to those little, not weighing my options. And that was an option. You stuck on what you stuck on, ninja. But an option is stay for a semester. The semester could help you regroup. You just trying to, you know what I'm saying, off impulse or what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross album at that time. Got what album that was? He got that Gotta Get Away. And that's all I was trying to do. Get away.
Okay, now I want to hone in on Chicago a little bit. And is that where you still reside these days, Chicago?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Trying to find somewhere to migrate, but I don't know.